All right, so welcome to Lions franchise for the 2025 season. This is at least our third straight year doing this. I want to say it's probably our fifth or sixth season overall. This is probably going to get demonetized to shit with Freak on a Leash playing in the background, but you know what? What are you going to do? But in terms of the history of this series, I mean, especially since we came back to Twitch 2 years ago, it has been nothing but success. We have won the Super Bowl in each of the last 2 years, which is just crazy. Now, 2023 was a little bit of a different story because we played the Raiders in the Super Bowl. They were ass that year. I don't even know how they made it. They beat the Chiefs to make that Super Bowl. And then heading into the next year, we did lose 2 games on our way, oddly enough, to the Titans and the Colts in high-scoring affairs. But overall, over the last 2 seasons, we are 35-5, which just feels crazy. So, I had thought that maybe this year we make the jump up to all Madden, and we still might. However, we're going to go into gameplay sliders and kind of show you. We're still on All-Pro, but man, I think this slider set, if this works as intended for Mat 10, is really going to hinder our ability in what we've done quite well, which is run the football. David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs have been nuts for us the last 2 years, but with run blocking for the player down at 20 and run blocking for the CPU at 50, which is default, that could be a big problem. QB accuracy higher for the CPU as well. So I really think that we're going to get more of a challenge out of this. You might see some more lower scoring games. And oddly enough, we're hoping to lose more games along the way. It shouldn't just be play the season, lose a couple. I mean, shit. Remember last year, up until we lost to the Titans, we were on an insane winning streak. I don't even remember what it was. Something like 18 games dating back to last year, which is just insane. So we would like to avoid any of that. For the record, what winning streak are we on now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-game winning streak dating back to the Super Bowl on February 8th against the Cincinnati Bengals. But tough test, I think, here in Week 1. Green Bay didn't get a lot of respect from Madden in terms of the overall rating at 83 compared to the Lions at 87 with a ridiculous offense. So we're going to hope that we can win this game. But some of the more tough games down our schedule, Ravens in Week 3, going to be a tough one. We'll see how it goes. But without any other shit to do, we will meet the 2025 Detroit Lions. Jared Goff's still here. Of course he is. Crazy to think that there was ever a time where I didn't want to keep Jared Goff after the Matthew Stafford trade. Backing him up is Kyle Allen. Running back room, not a lot has changed. In fact, all 4 of these players were on the team a year ago. Gibbs and Montgomery will lead the charge in that regard. And you get to this right here, which is one of the more depressing things me personally could ever see. The Lions do not have a fullback right now, which is not great. Wide receivers, we have 5. Amon-Ra St. Brown is back. Jameson Williams just extended. Khalif Raymond listed as wide receiver 3 in terms of the overall. That role actually goes to Isaac Tesla, the rookie out of Arkansas. Dominic Lovett, wide receiver number 5 after the trade of Tim Patrick just before the season. Tight ends relatively unchanged. Sam Laporta still going to be our number 1 guy. Brock Wright. Shane Zylstrom might actually play this year. And then Kenny Yeboah. Not sure how much we will see out of him. Offensive line, a little bit different heading into this season. Taylor Decker still holding strong at left tackle. Giovanni Manu underneath on the depth chart. Left guard, Christian Mahogany is our starter at 70 overall, which is a little bit terrifying. Biggest blow to the Lions in the offseason was losing one of the best centers in the NFL in Frank Ragnow. Graham Glasgow will slot over from guard to his old position, actually, from, I think, both Michigan and his first tenure with the Lions at center, and he was backup center a good chunk of last year. Tate Ratledge at right guard, as well as Coyote Awasika. Interior offensive line could be a real big problem for us, but one thing we know for sure is that Penei Sewell will cause no problems. Left edge, great to have him back IRL. We had him all year last year through our run to the Super Bowl win over the Bengals. Aiden Hutchinson, 93 overall, on pace to win Defensive Player of the Year last year. Josh Paschal, also on that left edge. Marcus Davenport over on the right side, though. That is a weak spot. We're going to hope to see more out of Davenport than we did a year ago, but no promises. And already in our preseason games, I was very impressed, especially with DJ Reader. We couldn't get much going with him last year. Aleem McNeil is going to be out for some time, which opens the door for rookie Tyleek Williams out of Ohio State. And Madden, much like college football, different linebacker positions. It's not just outside, middle, whatever. Derek Barnes at the Sam. Mike linebacker, Jack Campbell, backed up by Zach Cunningham, who's making some plays in the preseason. Will Alex Anzalone, followed by Malcolm Rodriguez. He is hurt right now. It's a little bit unfortunate. Buried down on the depth chart a little bit. Saginaw Valley State represent Trevor Nowaski remains on the team, despite me thinking that he was a Falcon for whatever reason in preseason week 1. DJ Reed, our new number 1 corner. Amik Robinson in at number 2. And this team's leader in franchise and interceptions a year ago, Terrion Arnold, listed at the 3. Avonte Maddox down at 4. Ennis Rakestraw, I believe, out for the season, so we're not going to be seeing any of him. Safeties, though, hopefully locked down. Kirby Joseph finally gets some respect from Madden with a 90 overall rating, which is actually, and somewhat surprisingly, higher than Brian Branch at an 89. But very happy that we have those guys at the back end. Kicker, for whatever reason, still doesn't have a headshot in the game. Jake Bates back for year 2. And Jack Fox, his 7th or 8th NFL season now. And something that is so small, but I think a lot of people appreciate, long snapper is a position in this year's game. For the longest time, guys that only were long snappers were listed as tight ends. I mean, you go back in the day, Lions legend Don Mulback was listed as like a 40-something overall tight end in this game. Long snapper, officially a position. The NFL season is underway from Lambeau Field, and Isaac Tesla, the rookie, gonna bring it out. Oh, man. For a brief second, I really thought we were gonna start the season here in Lions franchise the very same way that we did with Michigan, a kickoff return for a touchdown. Not the case, but still a very strong return from the rookie on his first NFL touch. So Jahmyr Gibbs, familiar in the backfield, new number this year, number 0 is Gibbs. And despite the run blocking slider being a little bit farther down, that still felt pretty good. I really think the strength of this team this year in terms of the running game, definitely going to be the outside with how perceptively weak our interior offensive line is going to be, but we shall see. It's not going to stop us from trying some things. So 2nd down and 5 from the 42-yard line. Kind of got to learn where everything is, and we swing this one out wide to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gains a bunch of yards and a couple plays into Green Bay territory to the 44-yard line. Well, we're going to test this. And remember the outside runs last year, post-slider change. Those were the ones that really upped the holding penalties. We had a lot of plays called back. Gibbs, Amon-Ra didn't really do much there on that. Tried, but I was hoping. I should have slowed down for him. My bad on that. We'll see the first carry of the year for David Montgomery. Nobody block it over the middle. That'll make it 3rd and long for the Lions here. Not what we're after, but see what we can do here in the passing game. 3rd and 11. Tried to find Khalif Raymond. Pressure came in. Promising start. Good first couple plays. And then the Lions drive, opening drive of the season, stalls. So we'll add a little bit of height to this punt from Jack Fox, his first of the year. And we booted it too far. That is into the end zone. Touchback Green Bay will come out at the 20. So Jordan Love, 3rd season, is the starter for the Packers. The Green Bay team that did manage to beat us. Not last year, but 2 years ago. Lions in franchise last year, perfect in the division. And a handoff. That is not Josh Jacobs. Not really sure why. No gain on that play. Amik Robertson, the one to get him. Now Jacobs enters the game. Very bizarre decision from Green Bay to start. One of the tight ends out in motion. And a quick one. That's Tucker Kraft, the tight end, for a 3-yard pickup. Early little wrinkle. Not a play that you're going to see all that often. 3rd and 7. And thrown and caught. There's Kraft. Brought down by Jack Campbell with the 2nd consecutive catch for Tucker Kraft. Gives Green Bay a first down to the 37. We'll be playing around with everything, trying to see where we need to sit, where I need to use her. Early on, not getting a lot with Hutchinson. Nice play. Nice wrap-up tackle. Alex Anzalone, team captain yet again. Still without a new deal for next year and beyond, but turned into an important leader on this Lions team. 2nd down and 12. Jacobs to the right. Love gonna fire, and a little bit of a misfire. I don't know if Jaden Reed just was not expecting that. It's gonna force Green Bay into a 3rd and long. Not getting anything done with Hutchinson. I guess we're gonna try Tyleik Williams. Another good 3rd down play. Jaden Reed, first down to the 43-yard line. And, of course, we're going to have to watch out for number 0 for Green Bay today. That's rookie Matthew Golden, who can absolutely fly. Oh, Green Bay, first down. Round about where our drive stalled, so we can hope for the same here. Jacobs found a little bit of a hole. He gets halfway to the first down. Muhammad with the wrap-up. Hutchinson back from the sideline. See if we can get anything going with Hutch. 2 tight ends now, 3 tight ends to the left side. Jordan Love scrambling around. That's caught. Kind of abandoned the play. I didn't think he was going to throw it. And then he did. To the tight end, Fitzpatrick. First down, Green Bay inside the red zone. Not the start we were after. Love throws it out wide. That's caught for no gain. But feels like a slow burn of a drive. It's what we kind of need in this series and in this game. Hutchinson got in there. Oh, man. Great awareness by Love to get rid of that. It'll be 3rd and 10. Set Green Bay up in another 3rd and long situation, but they've been here a couple times already on this drive. First down marker is at the 8-yard line. Love to fire. It is caught by Kraft. He's down at the 1-yard line. The Packers have done it again. pulling out all the stops inside the one now. First and goal, fullback in the game. They don't hand it to the fullback. That's incomplete, I think. Intended for Jaden Reed. So a pass from the half-yard line is a choice, but it's the choice the Packers made. Love to throw again. Hutchinson missed! Derek Barnes will clean it up. I don't know what to do. I hadn't been close enough to Love all day, or all half of a quarter. Ugh. Let's not have that happen again. Third and goal, nearly halfway through this opening quarter. Love scrambling. Now he fires. He's got him in. First drive for Matthew Golden, and he is into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. I don't know who that was that was over there. I tried to use her to pick it off. It just lost. I don't think there was anybody on Golden, really. Brandon McManus for the PAT. 7-0. Green Bay. Near 5.5 minute drive, 14 plays. Green Bay incredibly successful on third down. So hoping for better outcomes. This kick to Khalif Raymond. Tesla. I still don't really know. Is it Tesla or Tesla? I have no clue. Anyway, Isaac kind of left Leaf out to dry there a little bit. Didn't really have a lead blocker. Remember as well, we got off to a rough start in the first quarter, and Michigan Dynasty on the year as well wound up being okay. Blitz coming. Goff to fire. He's got Amon-Ra St. Brown. Big play for the Lions. Inside the 35. And that will get the offense going, we hope. Good to see that play still works. First down and a run. Jahmyr Gibbs ran into the back of Glasgow. Unfortunate. That's probably another first down run right there. But good pickup. Take that. No problems. Second down and 5. St. Brown open on the play, and Goff airmailed it. It's picked off. Javon Bullard. No reason for that, too. Just sailed over the head of St. Brown. I think the timing on the throw was good. Oh, boy. So promising starts to drives on our first two. And we saw a little bit of that in the preseason, just weird inaccuracies, and that's only going to be amplified with the sliders. And here's Josh Jacobs. Brian Branch tried to step up. He got shrugged right off. Green Bay first down to the 28-yard line. Gotta say, this is not an encouraging start. Here's Jacobs again. Cut down hard. Josh Jacobs yet again. Might have been Kirby Joseph on the stop. Getting manhandled up front right now. Not good. It's Jaden Reed in motion. Love play action. And he finds a Green Bay legend of sorts, Romeo Doubs. Who, of course, is the first one that we see here in the regular season with the Guardian cap on. There's another catch. Matthew Golden. Broken tackle again. Kirby Joseph has to haul him down, but Jordan Love and the Packers offense getting a passing game working here on this drive. Everything's working for him, which is quite concerning. First down, and some good pressure up the middle. No gain on that play. Was hoping for a loss. Not the case. Second nice play of this first quarter for Derek Barnes. He's got a sack, and that will go down as a tackle for loss, so good news on that front. Jacobs finding a hole, spinning forward. It'll be left with 6. 5 carries, 26 yards for Josh Jacobs. Force a long Brandon McManus field goal from right here. And that is certainly what we will hope for. Field goal attempt of any sort. Hutchinson was trying to get in to no avail. Third tackle for Amik Robertson, but that's concerning given that it's the first quarter. It just means he's being targeted a lot. I don't know what the fuck happened to Hutchinson there in the middle. It's another third down conversion for the Green Bay Packers. They're at least their fourth of this opening quarter. Handoff, Jacobs. Good play off the edge to limit Josh Jacobs to a yard. Marcus Davenport off that left side. 2nd and 9. This has been ball control from the Packers to start this thing out. There's Jacobs again. Wrapped up by a couple of different lines. That's a 3-yard pickup. Surprisingly okay. Got off to a hot start. Really nice first quarter. 17 points in the first. Oklahoma never recovered. Love to fire. And now he scrambles. There is nobody there. First and goal. Packers again. Green Bay pulling out all the stops. Showing us a whole bunch here early. Dropped it back into coverage. The coverage must have been good because Love didn't throw it. Problem is, no spy on. But yep, Michigan 2-0. We got a matchup with Central Michigan this next week. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, hot start. Defense getting manhandled right now, and the offense just can't figure it out. That's close. McManus again. Up and good. Another 5+ minute drive for Green Bay. Had the ball for over 10 minutes of the 14 that have been played. This one to Raymond again. We're going to try and follow Tesla. Got to the 26. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm hoping for next week against Central. I didn't really have a great non-con game against New Mexico. Just looking to have one good one where we score a shit ton of points, you know. Over 100 more yards for the Green Bay Packers to start this thing out. That's a great secondary block. Oh, Jahmyr Gibbs just about broke out of that. That play looked dead. Somebody came off the right side. I think it was Rashawn Gary. I didn't give that play any hope. Thrown out there, Gibbs, couple of good blocks downfield, trying to cut in behind another one. This hasn't been the issue, though, on this now drive number 3 for the Lions. We've had some nice plays to start things out, and then things have gone to shit. Now, there is a chance we can find J-Mo one-on-one. Not going to happen. Sam Laporta wide open. And that is the second big-time inaccuracy for Jared Goff. That was disgusting as the first quarter ends. 14-0 Green Bay. Well, the Lions end a pretty miserable first half with one of the worst throws you're going to see from Jared Goff. As here's Jahmyr Gibbs out wide. Jahmyr Gibbs! Just like that. Lions offense with some life down to the 33-yard line. We've been down here once before. Problem became that Jared Goff was just unusually inaccurate. Overthrew Amon-Ra St. Brown on what should have been wide open. J-Mo kind of got hung up there. It's a gain of 5. Yeah, we'll see how this game goes. It's not looking very pretty right now. That is David Montgomery in at fullback. Gibbs had nothing. 3rd down and 7. Man, it would be nice to get in the end zone here. 3rd down and 7. Slant, that is caught. Not a great ball, but caught by Jamison Williams. 1st down Lions in our first trip to the red zone tonight. Oof. Might try and flip this run behind the tight ends. Jahmyr Gibbs, how about straight up the middle, looking for the end zone, down at the 1. 7 carries, though. 53 yards. He's been about our only offense. Only reliable offense so far. Only fitting to try and get him in for the first Lions touchdown of the year. Gibbs cuts it, untouched. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Just like that, we can breathe just a little bit back into it. Because we weren't into it there for a minute. I'm going to move the chat box, actually. I'm going to move it. Where should I move it? I don't even know. Over there. Move it over there. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but I don't know. Maybe there. I have no idea where to put that. New season, new graphics sized up. Jake Bates for the PAT, and the Lions trail by 7. Now let's see if the defense can figure their shit out. Well, it's looking like we're going to need a heroic performance from Jahmyr Gibbs tonight, because 3 instances already of Jared Goff just Jared goofing. On the return, Green Bay is set up at the 25-yard line. 8 carries, 31 yards for Josh Jacobs, but man, some of his runs have been big. And Green Bay has not been stopped on numerous third down attempts. And it's Love. We just flat out missed him. I think that was Jack Campbell just got stiff-armed by Jordan Love. Oh my. This is bad. This is real bad. Jacobs pursued by Hutchinson. Jacobs got free anyway. Oh, it feels like all game thus far we've been inches away from making big plays. Especially with the pass rush. Jacobs again, wide open hole. Nobody in the middle of the field. And the Green Bay Packers got Josh Jacobs from the Raiders. This is the kind of performance you were immediately scared about. Love back to throw. Love looking around, he finds Josh Jacobs again. Nothing open downfield, and he kind of double clutched that there. Almost like he didn't see the dump off at first. Jacobs out of the game for now on 2nd and inches. Wilson is the back. Oh, what a lob pass and a broken tackle. Matthew Golden, 4th catch already. What a strong start for the rookie, and what a terrible start for this Lions defense. Ain't a damn thing going right. I might have to drop back. I don't know. I really don't want to play zone, but broken tackle. Jacobs got pushed into the end zone by Alex Anzalone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, this looks similar, doesn't it? This isn't going well. You have to remind ourselves, though, that back in the first Super Bowl season, the year we beat the Raiders, we did start that year off 0-1. We opened up with the Chiefs, and, well, we know how that went. 6 plays, 76 yards, the quickest Green Bay touchdown drive of the night so far, but oh boy. This one to Tesla. Looking around. Had a good return to start the game. This one stopped at the 26. So it really feels like we're in a spot where we're going to have to keep pace until the defense is able to get something working against the Green Bay Packers here. Play action for Goff. Gonna look deep. Jamison Williams has it! One play! 74 yards. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Deep strike to J-Mo. Just too quick. Just too quick. That little hitch in his route, all he needed. And then turned on the Jets. He was gone. Good to see some explosiveness out of this offense, because I think we might need it tonight. Bates for the PAT. He starts 2025, 2 for 2. Remember when I said pregame we were hoping that the Sliders might lean into some lower scoring games? So far, not yet. Jack Fox sends it away. Just find it so hard to believe that Green Bay is going to... That can't happen. Broken tackle. Zach Cunningham just got shrugged right off. Just have to believe at some point we're going to force a punt. They're not going to convert every third down that they have tonight, of which there have been plenty. It'd be one thing if, you know, the Packers were, you know, getting all their stuff on first and second down. There goes Jacobs again. 80 first half yards for Josh Jacobs with still a bunch of time left in this first half. And he's been the guy here in the second quarter. Our interior defensive line has had no answer. There's another 6. This shit just run him down our throat the whole rest of the way. This stage. Oh, boy. Not a lot of pressure, and it was swatted away by Amik Robertson. The first good thing that we can say about Amik today. 3rd down and 4. They spread the field out wide, which is just absolutely terrifying. Love. Trying to... Oh, we found him! I didn't think he saw him! 156 yards passing now for Jordan Love. And it's yet another 3rd down conversion by the Green Bay Packers. Lions defense cannot get off the field. What the fuck was that? Threw that right into Anzalone. Somehow that's in the hands of Matthew Golden for 4. Goodness. Love back. Still can't find anybody. Anzalone with the tackle. 3rd and 4. Yet another opportunity to get off the field. At least limit Green Bay to a field goal attempt. Love to fire. A toe tap catch at the line to gain. Oh my God. How are they doing it, man? This is an unreal run on 3rd downs. There are just no mistakes decision-wise. There's a lot of mistakes in tackling. 3 attempts to bring down Josh Jacobs, all to no avail. It's a 1st down again. Couple of tight ends in the game. Jacobs right up the middle again. There's no presence, guys. I don't even know where they're going. I mean, I got Anzalone coming off the right side to make the tackle there. I'm in fucking zone. Love the fire. Finally a drop. Romeo Doubs could not hang on. Terrion Arnold, the one closest to it. 3rd and 2. Lions have to have it. Somehow we're going to get it, unless Green Bay goes for this on 4th down. I don't know what the fuck that throw was. He threw it right into the back of his intended receiver. Green Bay will line up for the field goal. So it's not a touchdown, so there's progress, I guess, made. That was all Green Bay on their own, though. 24-14. Injury during the play. That is just junk. McManus to send it away. Raymond the return man. We've had better luck with Isaac Tesla tonight. Really, all of our returns since Tesla's opening return past the 30. All of them have pretty much stopped at the 25-yard line. Total yardage has closed up a little bit, but not all that much. Gibbs on the run. Jahmyr Gibbs has a block. Crossing midfield to the 49. What a debut for number 0. I know it's not Jahmyr Gibbs' first NFL game, but his first with that number. And he has just been the spark. One play into Green Bay territory. Bunch of chunk plays for this Lions team. Gibbs again. Another big run. 13, 14 more. That is 93 yards on 10 rushes. Just the one touchdown, but that's okay. Well, this play tends to work, at least in Madden history. See if it still has the same effect here this year. Goff fires. He finds J-Mo. Stayed in bounds, tried to make something happen. 4th catch of the night for Jamison Williams. Lions down to the 13. At risk, though. Giving Green Bay the ball back a little bit too soon as Gibbs swallowed. First time he said his name, recently acquired just before the season. Micah Parsons. Newly minted number 1 for the Green Bay Packers. So 2nd and 12. Had to get rid of it. Threw it right into the pressure. 3rd and 12 for the 14. I mean, I guess even if we trade field goals, it'll be fine. Doesn't seem to be a lot of pressure. There's the pressure. Micah Parsons making an impact. The Lions are going to have to settle for a field goal to hopefully make this a one-score game again. A 40-yard try. Right as I was trying to get rid of the football, too. Bates kick. Up and good. Flag is down. This could be huge. And it just might be. Massive, massive penalty. And this Lions drive continues. Laporta, short gain. He got 4. That was a real late flag, too. Shockingly late flag. I mean, the kick was through the uprights. 2nd and 6. St. Brown. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Very costly penalty it'll turn out for the Packers, as the Lions are going to be an extra point away from being within 3 here. For as bad as we've played, and really just as bad as this game has gone, Green Bay has made 2 mistakes that have gotten us right back in this thing. The odd pass on 3rd and short. Bates for the PAT. It'll be good. It is 24-21. 1:59 to go. The odd pass. It threw it right into the back of his intended receiver on a quick little dump off, and then the penalty on the field goal attempt. Big difference between a 7-point game and a 3-point game. So we'll see the 2-minute drill from the Green Bay Packers. Now, Green Bay does get the ball to start the second half. That is concerning. And on the return, will not reach the 30 to the 27. Both running backs feasting tonight. Couple of the league's best, Jacobs and Gibbs. Shouldn't be seeing a whole lot of Josh Jacobs on this drive, though. Love fires over the middle. Big hit by Kirby Joseph. Of course, right on cue, right after I said that we weren't going to see a lot of them. It was Josh Jacobs with the catch. 2nd down and 4. Green Bay did not call a timeout after that play. Quick throw, dump off. Can't bring him down in bounds. That's what you can't have. It's a bunch of yards. They saved the timeout. They still have all three. They got plenty of time. Love fires over the middle. He's got Dobbs. Field goal range already, but the Green Bay Packers, of course, going to be looking for more. Man, this defense is lost. Absolutely lost. Not even a flinch at a timeout yet. They handed it off to Jacobs. Down the sideline. It is a tackle inbounds. No timeout yet for Green Bay. Now they'll take one. The confidence to call a run. I know they have plenty of time, but fuck me. One Green Bay drive has not ended in a touchdown. It was their last. But with all this time left, and how good they've been! Oh, maybe we spoke too soon. Off the left edge was Marcus Davenport. Timeout Packers. That could be huge. Keep this a one-score game heading into halftime at Green Bay getting a football. Just huge, if we can get it. Love fires, caught. That is Jaden Reed. And what do the Packers do? They wind the clock. It's 3rd down and 5. It's probably the smart thing. Love, scrambling around, down he goes! We'll take a timeout, save ourselves a little bit of time, maybe make something happen with an arm punt. Green Bay gonna go for the field goal attempt here. Good news, because I feel fucking terrible if I called the timeout and they went for it. McManus, up and good. Lions will have 14 seconds. And we might see a deep kick here from McManus. And we do, yeah, stay away from that. Save the time, that's fine with me. Still don't really get why that's the strategy. Green Bay playing off. Sideline. What the fuck was that? I get Micah Parsons is special, but are we serious here? What the fuck? Running towards the sideline, just backs up. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Green Bay already in field goal range. They got a timeout to burn. They can do whatever they want here. 4 seconds, 3, 2, timeout. Fuck. That's all I gotta say about it is fuck. Unreal. McManus straightaway shot. Up and good. That's halftime in week 1. glad to see, and we didn't see that in the preseason, actual highlights during halftime. I bet I have commentary turned off. Might have actually been decent. Heath to bring it back from around the 4. Got him confused. Some good coverage on that. Packers to start at the 22. That's a score. It kind of, it perfectly describes Green Bay on third down there. Jacobs, no, dump off, incomplete. Intended for Matthew Golden. It's the first drop in the NFL career. So 2nd and 10 from the 22. Lions defense, of course, looking for answers to start this second half. Love on the scramble, not much. In fact, only credited with a yard. We'll zoom in on the Guardian caps. There's no real way to make those look good, so. They look pretty true to life to me. 3rd and 9 for Green Bay. This has been their home all day. Dobbs stopped shy. And the Lions, it took over half a game, have forced the Packers punt. So Daniel Whelan to punt it away. Good boot. Raymond, how's the coverage going to be? It's a solid start. Good return from Khalif Raymond up to the 38-yard line. 11 carries, 91 yards for Jahmyr Gibbs. Didn't get used a whole lot towards the end of the first half. For one, we had the massive 74-yard touchdown pass to Jamison Williams. And then a drive that, we were trying to throw the ball. It ended relatively quickly as Gibbs will actually go backwards a yard, and there he is again, man. Micah Parsons was almost a non-factor until the final drive of the first half, and now he's all over the place. Laporta, high throw from Goff. There's that inaccuracy we've seen at various times today, and I wonder what it is, if it's playing on the road or what the case has been. Goff scrambling around, going to throw it downfield, nearly intercepted. We force a punt, and sadly enough for us, we will have to do the same. How Goff didn't get sacked there, I don't think I'll ever know. Punt it away, and Nixon call a fair catch at the 16-yard line. Improvements from the Lions defense. Jacobs single back, 2 tight ends to the left side. There he goes. His runs or yards per carry has to be quite good. I mean, we're going to throw a different look at him here. A little bit of a funky blitz. Hope that something works. 2nd down and 6. They'll swing it out wide. Jaden Reed. 3rd down on the 6th tackle of the night for Brian Branch. We're going to call a spy here, hoping, honestly, that Jordan Love does try and scramble. There's a guy, I think, wide open over on the left side. Love to fire in the direction of Matthew Golden. It's picked off! Amik Robertson! There you go. First interception of the year. Little underthrown ball from Love in the direction of the speedster Matthew Golden. And Amik Robertson says, I'll take that. That's truth be told. I mean, it's ever so slightly underthrown. Need that ball to be out in front of him a little bit. Let your receiver make a play. Nothing doing there. So the first Packers turnover. Potential to make this a game again. Gibbs. Saw the hole. Tried to hit the hole. Couldn't fucking move. Rough start to the second half for Ja. J-Mo. First first down? Maybe, yes. Suplexed by Walker. 10 of 17 for Jared Goff, 200 yards. Of course, most of that came on the 75-yard touchdown to Jamison Williams. Goff drops back. It's a big-time sack. That's the risk of that play. When it works great. When it doesn't, you're taking a big loss. Isaiah McDuffie on the stop. Much different start to this second half. Gibbs gonna get that. Space to run. To the outside. Spin from Jameer. Third and much more manageable. From 2nd and 19 to 3rd and 2. Now, this is such an obvious running situation that I almost don't want to do it. But I actually like the look a lot here. Sione Baki enters the game, and Montgomery is short. We can make it a one-score game, and we can't tie the game right here. Who the fuck even is our fullback? I think it's Vaki, and it is. Well, fullback dive, but a fullback that ain't a fullback. Sione Vaki is going to get it. First down for Detroit to the 21-yard line. That just felt like such a very important spot. Gonna need a touchdown at some point to come back in this thing. As here's Gibbs, nada. Wyatt in on a stop. Got to get the passing offense going at some stage. St. Brown open over the middle. God damn it, Jared Goff. There have been some miserable misses tonight. Gibbs, they got a guy all over it. Well, we went for it on 4th down to try and get in the end zone, avoid the field goal situation, but Jake Bates put it up and good. One-score game again. It's a 6-point game. That is the 4th or 5th big miss from Goff tonight. If this is what we have to deal with on the road this year, oh boy. How many road games we're going to play? We might lose them all. Heath to the 29-yard line. And what a shock it is. Playing a Madden game and seeing the AI run the ball this much. So many times we used to face good running backs. Oh, boy. Josh Jacobs has one man to beat. Brian Branch will say no. There wasn't a chance in hell. It's just all the AI in there. They were lost, confused. Love finds a man. That's their fullback. 8 yards on it. Cold start to the second half for Green Bay. Yeah, red hot right now. Jacobs is stopped shy. TJ Reed in on that. 3rd and 1. Why is Alex Anzalone on the D-line? It's Love! Oh, we got it. We were actually all over that, but damn it. Kind of lucked into being all over it, but still. Green Bay 5 wide here. Love fires, quick dump off. Romeo Dobbs for 3 more. And man, oh man, I'll tell you, Green Bay, they just chill out. Gonna be in a real great spot. Oh, swatted away. Last second, Jack Campbell. Woo! Gonna need plays like that. 3rd and 7. Green Bay has owned us on 3rd down, and there it is again. Dump off. Josh Jacobs. Down to the 5. Well, if we wanted some proof that these sliders, without going up to all Madden and opening up the game to all sorts of weird animations, we wanted any sort of proof that these sliders were going to work and make this more competitive for us. I think we got it right now, because there is a very realistic possibility that we are 0-1. Quick throw! What a fucking... What? RPO, second touchdown of the night, Matthew Golden. I guess he got 3 guys all over him. However, none of them all that close. The precision from Love right there. Oh my God. They're gonna go for 2. Fuck you guys. Damn you guys to hell. They're gonna try and make it a 14-point game. Love fires back in the end zone. It's good. Golden again. Who else? Oh, yeah. Can't even be upset. This was the desired effect. Tesla to bring it out. It's our best return since the opening kickoff of the game to the 34. Well, as much as the running game has gotten us today, we got to get Goff with some confidence going. We really do. Been real bad at times. Thrown, dropped. Via contact, St. Brown. Micah Parsons got to hit in on Goff. Yeah. It's been one of them. Slant route for something. Amon-Ra hangs on that time, 3rd down and 5. Ten 3rd down conversions for the Green Bay Packers. Khalif Raymond, however, wide open on this play, crossing the 50. Brought down by Walker and others. I think I hate all of these. First down, Lions. After making it a 14-point game, this feels ever so important. J-Mo hangs on down to the 20. Ever so important to get in the end zone here. Make it a 1-score game yet again. Maybe catch him off guard with a run. First time really today that we've done some damage to start a drive in the passing game. However, and the running game, as it's done much of this second half, is just not working. Raymond, Goff got hit again with Sean Gary. Well, make it 3rd and 9. Oh boy. Goff at least got it out of his hands. Such a shitty spot. I'd love to go for it, but it feels like a death sentence. Third field goal of the night for Jake Bates. Really just doesn't feel good trying to go for it right there, even though I desperately wanted to. Perhaps playing a little bit too safe, and man, oh man, if the defense can't get a stop right here, it's big trouble. It's real big trouble. Return to the 26. Matthew Golden, 7 targets, 7 catches. Aiden Hutchinson has not been a factor tonight. There's Josh Jacobs. Over 150 yards on the day. Fantasy owners gotta be feeling great right now. There it is again, Romeo Doubs. Even when Hutchinson gets free, it's like that's Love's indication to get rid of the football. He did it yet again. I don't know, maybe we try and go to the outside with Hutch. You know, for once. Now, I'll tell you what, you would have told me that Marcus Davenport would have been our best D lineman tonight. Would have called you crazy. Right now, that's been the case. He's been more impactful than Hutchinson. The 1 sack we have tonight came from... Oh, my God, guys. They just left Jaden Reed wide open. The 1 sack we have tonight came from Derek Barnes. That's gross. And that looked like Terry and Arnold missing his assignment in a way that I didn't think was possible. That bad. Guess we're going to use her Davenport. Maybe I'm the one that's fucking up Hutch. Might just let Hutch face. There's Jacobs. Outside. First down, Packers. I have a sense of pressure. I got to do something different. It works great. If it doesn't, blew it up at least. Timeout, Green Bay. It's an injury timeout. Tucker Kraft. Really feel like I have to pay more attention to the yards that Green Bay is gaining on these plays.
Let's go.
2nd down and 10. Love fires. Dobbs open. First down to the 1. I don't know how we missed. Right in there on him. And I mean, I guess, again, I don't have a lot of experience playing this game. I played 3 full games since this game has come out. I think it's a combination of everything showing. Lions trailed by 11. And about to be more as we are headed to the 4th. Green Bay 2 yards away from dropping 40 on us. It's play action for Love. He's been spot on all night. 3rd touchdown of the night for Matthew Golden. Oh, boy. Off balance, throw on the run. Amik Robertson not even close. He's beat by 4 yards. That kind of effort tonight for the Lions defense. I think we'll get a true indication of just how difficult this is set to be in Week 2 versus the Bears. I hate to just write off this game entirely, but it ain't looking pretty. There have been no signs of anything good as Tesla's just confused. Honestly, we're lucky to make it to the 24. I'm going to love when Isaac is the return man. Not so much any other way. Laporta, open, middle of the field. Big gainer for Detroit. Balls on the ground, picked up by Jahmyr Gibbs. Whoo! Nightmare. St. Brown out wide, tried to spin to no avail. Hobbs all over that. Ran this play twice tonight. Once it was a catch to Jamie. Second time a sack of Jared Goff. Goff gets rid of it off the hands of Williams. 3rd down and 2. Running to Micah Parsons' side. That's the scary part. And Gibbs dropped for a loss. What a Real rough second half for the Lions running game. That was all that was really keeping us in it. 4th and 3. Thrown. Bad throw, but caught by Raymond. First down, Lions. This has been a bit ugly. St. Brown overthrown. Bad night for Jared Goff. Got Tesla split out wide. Thrown. This is J-Mo. Good block downfield. Williams, touchdown. Detroit Lions. I think the Green Bay Packers have forced our hand just a little bit. Really feels like we need to be going for 2 here. Make this a 10-point game again. Or we know we need another touchdown. We burn that bridge later if it's even still a close game. A lot of this 4th quarter left. Bates PAT up and good. 45-35. Rather, 34. 11-point game. Fox will kick it away. We got Romeo Dobbs here to take this kick. Guardian cap and all to the 26. 165 rushing, 43 receiving. If you're doing the math at home or can read, that is 208 total for Josh Jacobs. And we're expecting a heavy dose.
Ready, go. Ready, 38.
Love back to pass. It's Tucker Kraft. 10th. Catch of the night? Is that right? That can't be right.
Set, ready.
Love to throw again. He finds a man. It's Jaden Reed. Down the sideline. Joseph forces him out. That is 400 passing yards for Jordan Love. Oh, fuck. This defense ain't up for it. They just are not. Green Bay closing in on the 50. Shrugged off. I'd be amazed if Josh Jacobs didn't wind up with 200 rushing yards by the end of this game. He's got to be getting close already. RPO, oh, for fuck's sake. This defense ain't got a clue. Make that touchdown number 4 in the debut of Matthew Golden. Alex Anzalone lost. And so this is the concerning part. Even if I'm usering, I didn't mean to hit that button, but it's kind of fitting. Even if I'm usering, ain't no guarantee I'm over there. The RAI right now is just that bad. 52-34. 4 plays. Getting our shit rocked. Tesla. Nothing. Goff has already thrown 2 interceptions tonight. The Lions have got 418 yards. It's very clearly the defense. Laporta out wide, little extra. Got some press coverage on St. Brown over there. And J-Mo for what it's worth. They got that all covered up. Raymond hangs on, short gain. That's the shit part. The offense ain't even playing bad. Raymond over the middle. First down again. Green Bay's certainly playing it safe. They just don't want to get beat crazy deep or anything. They make us waste a lot of time. We're going to get into the end zone. Williams couldn't get it to him. Pressure bearing down. Bare minimum, at least it wasn't Micah Parsons that hit Goff. Thrown, high point ball. That's terrible. Add that to the list of miserable balls thrown tonight by Jared Goff. Screen pass, Gibbs out wide. Looking for something. He's got a first down. Down to the 23. St. Brown or Laporta here on this play. St. Brown, end zone. Goff got hit. At least that play you can understand. Williams open over the middle. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Second of the night for Jameson Williams. Once again, we'll go with a field goal, or the PAT. We know another touchdown will be necessary. We'll burn that two-point conversion bridge when we get there. 41 points here in the opener and lose. It's where we're tracking. Gonna need Jordan Love to look a little human here. Dobbs from the 5. One of the best returns of the night for Green Bay have been in the hands of 87 Romeo Dobbs. 9 catches for Matthew Golden, 4 of them for touchdowns. Cover 3 Sky is averaging 30-plus yards gained a play. So we won't touch that. Love to fire again. Oh, my God, guys! And a broken tackle. Jesus! Got both quarterbacks over 400 yards passing. This has been abysmal. That's the thing about this. There ain't been nobody close. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. Oh, my. It's a 2-yard gain for Jacobs. I don't know why Green Bay's not trying to run the ball more. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Mark the first down. That play right there, a couple years back in Madden, never a first down. That is always whatever and one. Probably would be if it was us still. Well, what the fuck? That's his 5th! 5 touchdowns for Matthew Golden. And there ain't a soul. There ain't a soul on him. You got 2 guys back there. They ain't doing much. Holy Christ. Everything has worked for Green Bay. They punted the ball once. They've turned it over once. They settled for a field goal once. Tesla just outran his coverage here, but Isaac Tesla down to the 43. I mean, that's great and all, but how much does that really help us at this rate? Laporta to motion on first down for Detroit. Goff scrambling, throw on the run. It is dropped. It is dropped by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Coverage was tight. I get it. Brock Wright over the middle. He hangs on. Gonna continue to go. They had one guy over there. They swapped the safety over. Oh, of course that ball would be batted down at the line. That ball of all of them. I don't know if that was confusion or what it was. There's nobody over there. Thrown. Bad ball yet again from Goff. Raymond with a catch. Goff's inaccuracy has cost us so much. That should be a catch and run for Leaf. Instead, no. St. Brown, nada. Pressure in on Goff again. And we're at a point where field goals do not help us. 2 fourth-down conversions on the night for the Lions. Raymond, actually, that's Tesla. The move still going down to the 6-yard line. Now, the game pronounces it Tesla. Who the fuck knows? First and goal. Goff is just taking a beating. Oddly enough, it has been from the outside, where you would think that this team's offensive line strengths would be. Brock Wright. Touchdown to Troy Lions. Didn't have a Brock Wright touchdown on the Week 1 bingo card, but in we are. Brock Wright has more touchdowns than Sam Laporta. Now, if we're still saying the same thing in the final week of the season, then it's a pretty good indication of how the season went. Man, you tell us offense ain't the problem.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Bates remains perfect. PATs and field goals on the night. 8-play drive at 1:29. Look at this game is still like winnable, but we need so much to go right now. Romeo Dobbs with the ball in his hands ain't that. But finally do stop him at the 25. It's now 141 yards on 11 catches for Matthew Golden. At what point are the Packers going to be content running the football? Here's Jacobs. There it is. He's somehow still on his feet. I don't get it. Got touched by half the defense. 1 yard gain. Love now back to pass. He fires. He's got a man. It's Dobbs, and they have broken yet another tackle. Now, he did run back behind the line of gain. They will give him forward progress. Another first down. That's just about going to do it. I mean, forced one punt all day. Jacobs goes backwards there, trying to shove off Branch. Turns out to be a big loss, but shit. Third down has not been an issue for Green Bay today. Out wide, Jaden Reed. Incomplete, they call it. I thought he had that. Winds up not being the case. There's a path back. 3rd and 16. Hutchinson in there, missed him. Couple of sack opportunities tonight, and we're just a little bit too trigger happy trying to go after him. It is an incomplete pass. It stops the clock. Daniel Whelan. Raymond, I'm going to let this bounce. And that turns out to be a mistake.
The Lions take over.
It sure did. It did, yes. But man, I wanted a sack from Hutch. Haven't got one tonight. Well, here we go. It's low percentage. But the Lions have a chance here. Goff rolling out. Micah Parsons was all over it. Throw on the run. Chamo got hit in the back and dropped. Had to get rid of it. Parsons closing in. Green Bay over 600 yards. What the fuck? Laporta caught that. Whatever. Weird written all over that. Goodness gracious. First down, Lions. Throw, and St. Brown's intercepted. That should just about do it. It's the third interception of the night for Jared Goff. I tried to lead that a little bit to the right, actually a lot to the right side, and it did not go right. Only a certain amount. You can even try and lead a ball, and it honestly went almost right where it probably should have in the first place without the lead, and never moved.
Switch, yellow.
Third Lions turnover. Green Bay's going to win the turnover battle tonight. And that's been the bread and butter. Josh Jacobs up the middle, and the Lions have had nobody home to stop it. I'd be stunned if they don't score again. Won't run a play here. Yes, they will. Never mind. I completely got that wrong. I thought we were winding out a 2-minute warning. We were not. 59-48. It'll be second down. Green Bay does need a first down to officially ice this, so there will be no knees right now. But you would think this is nothing but Josh Jacobs. They're throwing. Third and 4. And out of bounds.
Ready. 33.
Love. Back to fire. Over the middle. Shaden Reed to the 1. Why are we still throwing the football? Tell you what, though, these analytics plays, these analytics suggestions suck ass. I've called a good bit tonight. They have not done a damn thing. Tell you what, on a night of very few good defensive plays, 55, Derek Barnes has made a good chunk of the good ones that we've had. There is not really a point in using our timeouts. There's also not a point in this. Why? It's Matthew. Jordan Love just absolutely set the single game touchdown record against us. He's got 6 touchdowns to one guy, and it is in his NFL debut. Most receiving touchdowns in a single game in NFL history. That's how we start 2025 defensively. It's up. It's good. It's 66-48. I have to remember that for when the Packers do come to Ford Field. Assuming we don't lose to the Bears. Maybe we're just bad. Raymond to bring it back. Khalif Raymond down the sideline. Speed boost from 24, of course, to get us out of bounds at the 31. Goff finds Laporta. First down. You know what? Now we will fucking take our timeouts. You want to play to the whistle? We'll play to the damn whistle. It's probably going to hurt us more than it hurts Green Bay, but Jamison Williams, touchdown Detroit Lions. Consolation points. I believe the third touchdown of the night for Waymo. You know what? Should we just go for 2? That way we can say we only lost by 10 if it's good. These are all of them. I have 8 quick passes? Oh, fuck me. Well, I don't like that. I hate drag routes. I love drag routes until you get about inside the 10. Back in the end zone, Williams out of bounds. Shit, he ran the route out of bounds. Well, we'll just, I guess we'll deep kick this and hope that Green Bay just goes to a knee. Certainly not the start to 2025 that we wanted. We have lost only 5 games in the previous 2 years. We're going to lose this one pretty bad. Never led. Never led. To start week 1 here, Packers will win week 1 and drop the Lions to an 0-1 start.